Okay. Oh. Today, it's Friday, which means my lab is due. So I'm going to be working on that. It's basically going to be about the big three. So essentially the big three is if you need one, you got to make them all. So that's what we're going to try to do. This is the one we have to edit. We have to edit. So we have to edit this one. I have to create the deconstructor, have to define it or implement it here. And I have to define a copy assignment operator. And then I think I have to define another constructor. So I'll figure that out. Sorry, I have to get my book and my notes for this, just so I can be sure. And then honestly, I like to, since I have to call this one, I'm gonna put it at the end. It just makes more sense to me for the destructor to be at the end. Well, I'm pretty sure it's, I'm just gonna file open. This is another one we did in class, so this one will be useful if it would load. Smart people. Okay, so it's just, that's literally all I wanted to know. Image is a 2D array of pixels basically, so my instructor said we have to delete every row, which makes sense. That's delete image I, so delete that row. Now I need to do image. So this is for copy assignment operator. So we have to make sure it does, if somebody creates an image and then assigns it to another image, that it does a deep copy and not a shallow copy, because that'll give us errors. Thanks. Yeah, so I'm thinking this one should be a constant. So you have to go here and change this one to const. Good. Image. I should return an image. An image. Something like that. I always forget which one's. Okay. Okay, now I have, okay, good. What is this?
$2,000 later.
Yeah, this should definitely be const. Because we're not changing it. And then this here, I'm pretty sure this is wrong. Okay, let's work on the copy constructor then. So I'm just gonna So right now I'm trying to work on the copy assignment operator, and I know that we have to create new memory for this new image object. I just get confused with the asterisk and then the ampersand. I always get them confused as to what they mean. I know like it's a pointer and then a reference, but I always get confused. That's what I'm trying to figure out and look at my notes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be watching some videos, some lecture videos, so I can go back and understand. I know we have to return and dereference this variable, and then my declarations are correct for all three of the big three functions I need to do. I'm just getting confused on actually assigning it. Constant. Okay, this is, I'm just gonna make a note. This is our copy constructor. Takes in a reference to another image object. Okay. This is like kind of like how I had it before. I don't need to do this because if you see on allocate image, it does it for us. So I'm gonna do source.with and then source dot height, because if I call this function, it'll set like the current objects, the current reference width to this width right here to the source. So that should be all right. This, just to make it a little bit more clear, I'm gonna use the this. Yeah, hold on. This is part of the problem also. That's bad. That was a stupid mistake. Now for the copy assignment operator, this should be correct. It should be the same thing as the copy constructor. Allocate. We're gonna do this as well, like we had it here, just to make it more uniform, I guess. And instead of source, it's S. I'm just gonna do, I know it's bad, like I'm repeating code, but at this point, comma, J++. That's bad. Am I still in caps lock? Ugh, why do I keep pressing caps lock? 207. Oh. Unsigned. Okay. We're just gonna copy this onto clear, because I was told that the clear function doesn't work either. Like, it's broken is what they said. So maybe I'm probably gonna have to, okay, wait. Typical. So another thing I'll try is I'm gonna switch this. Yes. Okay, so basically I'm pretty sure the problem was this. I had them reversed because I wasn't getting any memory leaks or anything like that. It just wasn't outputting. So I just messed up the order of the width and the height for copying the things from this parameter S into the image, the one we're creating, the memory we're creating. Basically, I went back and looked at my notes and watched this video, watched a lecture video, because I didn't really understand why my copy constructor, my copy assignment operator weren't working. So I went back and looked it up. And so I took some notes and I'll try to explain it. So for the copy constructor, we pass in a reference to the image object that we want to copy. And so basically the copy constructor is when we're making a new class instance and we want it to be the same as this source. So we pass in it by constant reference. And then we use the this. So this is something that I just learned that I don't even know why I didn't really know it. But so this is a pointer. So that's why we have to dereference it using the arrow. That's why when I do this dot allocate, it doesn't work. So here you can see, this is just the same way of saying, oh my god, this is just the same way of saying this. And if we go to copy assignment operator, so it's the same thing, it takes in a constant image reference, and then it returns another image reference. So we have to use this. I'm sorry, I don't know why this isn't working, and it's really bothering me. We call allocate image for this object, and then we copy it from the source reference, and then we return this, and it has to have this asterisk thing because like this here is essentially a pointer type. It's a pointer type, so we have to dereference it. I basically had to go back because I was annoyed because I didn't understand, and now I basically understand it. I mean, my working, so that's great. So I'm just gonna end this now. That's basically it. Like, it really shouldn't have taken me as long as it did, and I'm mad. All right, so that's it. Goodbye.